That's Philtrum. Visual diagnosis, inspection, flat philtrum, stiff-looking philtrum, pale philtrum. Philtrum. The philtrum is the area between the bottom of the nose and the upper lip, defined by the two vertical ridges. The philtrum area is influenced by the large intestine channel and by the governing vessel. In facial diagnosis, it reflects the state of the bladder and uterus. The philtrum should be well defined by the two vertical ridges and well proportioned, that is, not too long or too short. In face reading, the shape and appearance of the philtrum is related to fertility in women. A shallow philtrum with poorly defined vertical ridges or a very short philtrum indicates either infertility or difficulty in conceiving. In observing the philtrum, one should note its shape and its color. In terms of shape, the philtrum may be too flat and undefined or too pronounced with stiff-looking ridges. The pathological colors of the philtrum include pale, red, bluish-greenish, or dark. Now the flat philtrum. The flat philtrum is poorly defined, and the vertical ridges are not pronounced. The most common significance of a flat philtrum is a kidney deficiency. It may also indicate damp heat in the stomach and spleen. A flat philtrum due to kidney deficiency has lower backache, dizziness, tinnitus, tiredness. Other symptoms and signs may include those of the pulse and tongue, depend on whether there is kidney yang or a kidney yin deficiency. Damp heat in the stomach and spleen makes the philtrum flat with a feeling of fullness and pain of the epigastrium and lower abdomen, poor appetite, a feeling of heaviness, thirst without a desire to drink, nausea, loose stools with offensive odor, a feeling of heat, dull yellow complexion, sticky taste, a red tongue with sticky yellow coating, and slippery, rapid pulse. Clinical note. According to the ancient Chinese art of face reading, a flat philtrum in women may indicate infertility. The stiff-looking philtrum. The stiff-looking philtrum is pronounced. Its vertical ridges are overly defined, and the upper lips curls up slightly. A stiff-looking philtrum generally indicates blood stasis. Blood stasis in stiff-looking philtrum have dark lips, abdominal pain, chest pain, headache, purple tongue, wiry or choppy pulse. Now the pale philtrum. A pale-looking philtrum indicates either qi deficiency or cold, which may be the full or empty type. Pale philtrum is due to qi deficiency. One experiences tiredness, poor appetite, loose stools, weak voice, pale tongue, and an empty pulse. Other symptoms and signs depends on the organs involved. Full cold, a bright pale philtrum, grayish pale complexion, abdominal pain, epigastric pain, cold limbs, pain that is alleviated by the exposure to heat and by drinking warm drinks, and that is aggravated by exposure to cold and by drinking cold drinks. Thick white tongue coating. One will have tight pulse, and other symptoms and signs depends on the organ involved. One with a pale philtrum experiences empty cold. Their complexion are grayish pale, dull abdominal pain, dull epigastric pain, cold limbs, pain that is alleviated by exposure to heat and by drinking warm drinks, and that is aggravated by exposure to cold and by drinking cold drinks, feeling cold, tiredness, pale tongue with thin white tongue coating. deep, weak pulse. Other symptoms and signs depends on the organ involved. Thank you for your attention.